All right, what is going on? Adam here. Really excited to bring you a brand new video this week on how to go about transforming your body in 2024. If you are new to the channel, really excited you're here. Would love for you to like and subscribe. Like this video, subscribe to the channel. If you like what you hear today, check out my other videos. Would love the support. But in today's video, I want to talk to you about 3 steps that you can take to transform your body in 2024. Obviously, we're getting ready to go into the new year here in a few days, at least by the time I'm recording this video. And people set goals for their fitness, for their health, for their physique, and all sorts of other things, around this time of the year. And so here in a few days, in the gyms, I know the gym I go to, it's going to be a lot more full, a lot more packed, and maybe that's a good thing. But we got a lot of ambitious people that are setting goals. They're going to be heading to the gym to try and get that winter weight off, or maybe even try for the first time to get into really good shape. And I want this video to be really helpful and valuable for you to know exactly what you need to do in 2024 and beyond, because it's not about just getting into shape, it's about staying in shape. I want to teach you exactly what to do to get into incredible shape, to lose fat and to build muscle. And so this isn't going to include, you don't have to do cardio, you don't have to do, cut out your favorite foods that you love and enjoy. You don't have to, spend more than 2 or 3 hours a week in the gym, and you don't have to go to the gym like 6 days a week. I think all of that is unnecessary and can actually be counterproductive. So I'm going to teach you 3 really simple things you can do that if you follow, you will get into amazing shape, guaranteed. So let's dive right into step number 1. Step number 1 is you must eat in a calorie deficit to lose body fat. And I should say a modest calorie deficit to lose body fat so that you can maintain or even build muscle. So a calorie deficit basically just means that you are eating less calories than your body requires to maintain its current weight. All of us have, each day we burn a certain amount of calories that our body requires to maintain our current weight. If you eat more than that, you're going to gain weight. If you eat less than that, you're going to lose weight. Now, to ensure that you only lose body fat and maintain or build muscle, you want to make sure that this is a modest calorie deficit of about 400 calories. If you've got anywhere from 5 to 15 pounds of fat to lose, you can bump that up to 600 calories if you've got 20 plus pounds of fat to lose. So basically what you do, take your current body weight, multiply that by 15, and then subtract 400 calories from that number, and that number that it gives you is going to be the calorie target you want to hit each day. So for a 180 pound male, if you multiply 180 by 15, you're going to get 2,700 calories. Subtract 400 from that, that's 2,300. You would want to eat about 2,300 calories per day, which would be your 400 calorie deficit. Again, if you've got 20 pounds of fat to lose, you can use a more aggressive approach. I wouldn't recommend going, past 600 calories. So if you got more than 20 pounds of fat to lose, take your, maybe even like your goal body weight, and say you weigh 200 pounds, take your goal body weight of like 180, multiply that by 15. So again, same numbers. Your maintenance would be 2,700, your deficit would be 2,300. To lose, anywhere from 3 to 4, 5 to 6 pounds per month, which is healthy, that's sustainable. 1 to 2 pounds of fat per week is great. And so you want to eat in a calorie deficit to drop, to shed, to cut body fat from your body. You don't have to do cardio. You don't have to, doing cardio doesn't burn body fat. Doing cardio burns calories. But if you eat a modest calorie deficit, you're going to lose body fat. It's that simple. And by making it just a small deficit of about 400 to 600 calories, which really isn't that much, you're going to ensure that your body still has a sufficient amount of calories to also maintain and build muscle. So that's step number 1. But before I go into step number 2, I want to kind of point out that eating in a calorie deficit is pretty difficult. This is actually the most difficult of the 3 steps I'm going to share today. And the reason it's the most difficult is because eating in a calorie deficit really isn't easy, especially if you're eating, you're eating breakfast and then you got to eat every, couple hours, these small unsatisfying meals, which is typically what is kind of touted in the fitness community, fitness industry, is to eat every couple hours, which is just unnecessary. It's counterproductive. So I think what you can do is actually skip breakfast. And by skipping breakfast, and this is called intermittent fasting. So when you skip breakfast and you fast for the first 4 to 6 hours of the day, what you are doing is a couple different things, a couple different benefits. You are allowing your body, you're basically forcing your body to tap into body fat for energy, for fuel. On top of that, by pushing your calories later into the day, you're making it much easier to hit your calorie deficit because you're saving the majority, the bulk of your calories for later in the day, which means you get to eat bigger, more satisfying meals later in the day, which keep you satisfied, which make it easier to eat lower calories. And so basically that's like the number one strategy that I would use for a calorie deficit to make it much more enjoyable. Every single day, I wake up around 5-6 o'clock, even on training days. When I train at 5:30 in the morning, I will push my fast until about 11 or noon, usually about noon. So I do go a little bit longer, about 7 hours, but 4 to 6 hours is totally fine. 5 hours is a sweet spot, but you can break your fast. I like to break my fast with just a small meal. And then later in the day, I'll have a big dinner. It could be pizza, it could be burgers, could be steak, chicken. I basically just make sure that it fits into my calories and that I'm gonna hit my protein numbers, which is actually, we'll get into that here in a minute. But step number 2 is, so number 1, you want to hit a calorie deficit, eat in a calorie deficit. Number 2 is you want to train for strength 2 to 3 times a week. So you can't just eat in a calorie deficit and not get stronger in the gym. If you do that, you're going to look worse, or at best, you're just going to be a smaller version of yourself. And you're not going to look very good. That's just the God's honest truth. You want to build muscle. You don't want to just get smaller and lose weight. You want to lose body fat, and you want to get stronger in the gym in order to trigger muscle growth. When you get strong in the 4 to 12 rep range, you're going to build muscle. And so you want to train on key lifts. These are specific exercises that not only translate to a functionally strong body, but also to an aesthetically pleasing body. So these are your incline bench press. These are the overhead shoulder press. This is your weighted chin-ups, your Bulgarian split squats, and your Romanian deadlifts. Again, these translate to a functionally strong body. You're going to feel good, but you're also going to look good, because as you get stronger on these key lifts, your body is actually going to look better as well. Muscle is a byproduct of strength. Muscle is a functional response to getting stronger on key lifts. And so as you get stronger, lifting just 2 to 3 days a week, you don't need to be in the gym 4, 5, 6, some guys even 7 days a week. That's stupid. If your goal is to get strong, when you have a heavy lifting session, you need to have one full rest day in between those training sessions. And so lifting just 2 or 3 times a week, we got a trash truck coming here. Lifting just 2 to 3 days a week gives your body enough recovery to be able to come into your next lifting session feeling fresh, feeling strong, and ready to hit another personal record. And that really is the goal. You want to be striving, pushing for personal records in the gym to get stronger. I personally recommend for upper body lifts using reverse pyramid training. This is where you perform your heaviest set first, and then you rest a few minutes, you drop the weight by 10 or 15%, do another set of 6 to 8 reps, rest 3 to 4 minutes, and do another third and final set for 8 to 10 reps, and then you're done. 3 hard sets, 3 hard hitting sets is all it takes to trigger muscle growth. That's what you're doing in the gym. That's why we work out. We train to get strong, to trigger our body to either maintain or put on muscle, even in a calorie deficit. And so that is I should say, for lower body lifts, I recommend build-up sets. This is basically where you perform 3 to 4 sets that you gradually increase the weight on as you go up in the sets. You keep the rep range, the same. Maybe for Bulgarian split squats and Romanian deadlifts, you do 6 to 8 reps for each set. And you want to try to hit, even for reverse pyramid training, you want to try to hit the top end of the rep range for each set. And then once you hit the top end of the rep range for either reverse pyramid training or build-up sets, you can increase the weight by 5 pounds to the dumbbells, to the bar, and then start all over at the bottom of the rep range, and then try to get stronger over those next few weeks or so. So basically, we got eat in a calorie deficit. Number 2, train for strength 2 to 3 days a week. That's all you need. And then step number 3 to transform your body in 2024 is to eat sufficient amounts of protein to support muscle growth. So when you're in a calorie deficit, you're breaking down body fat. Your body is primarily using body fat for energy, for fuel. You want to also trigger your body through strength training to keep or build muscle, but you also have to support that muscle growth with proper amounts of protein. You don't need to eat 1 gram per pound of protein. Really, research says anywhere from 0.7 grams to 0.82 grams per pound of body weight per day is a sufficient amount of protein each and every day to keep or build muscle, especially if you're getting stronger in the gym. That is the primary driver of muscle growth. Getting stronger on your key lefts in the 4 to 10, 4 to 12 rep range is the primary trigger driver of muscle growth. You're just going to further support that by eating sufficient amounts of protein. And so those are your 3 steps. That's it. Eat in a calorie deficit, get stronger on key lifts, and eat sufficient amounts of protein from good sources like eggs, beef, ground beef, steak, chicken. I personally love pulled pork. I love pizza. I even get protein from pizza, Greek yogurt. I like Optimum Nutrition whey protein shakes. I think they make a really good protein powder. It tastes good. It's good on the budget. Pick up like an 80 serving bag from Costco. That's kind of what I do. It's my favorite. But that's it. Sufficient protein. Get stronger in the gym and eat in a calorie deficit, and you will lose body fat, you will build muscle, and you will look and feel better than ever before, even in just the next 90 days. If you follow what I just told you, in the next 90 days, you will look and feel like a completely different person. Especially if you've only got especially if you've only got 5 pounds of fat to lose, but even 15, 20, 25 pounds of fat to lose, you will look incredible. And so those are the 3 steps. And if you need help kind of putting this together, I've created a free guide for you. It's the 30-day fitness jumpstart guide. And basically what I do in this guide is I give you a nutrition plan. I give you there goes my trash guy. I give you not just a nutrition plan, I give you a free workout plan as well. It's 4 weeks long. You can follow it for the next few months and see some incredible results. Follow that nutrition plan, follow that workout routine for the next few months, and you will feel and look amazing. So I kind of put those 3 steps together for you in that free guide. You just got to go to adamfarrellfitness.com/jumpstart. adamfarrellfitness.com/jumpstart. I will link to it in the description as well as the comments below. Just go download that, put your email address in. I will send it to you immediately. Check your junk folder and all of that. I'll send that to you immediately and put those 3 steps together for you. And all you got to do is just follow it. Follow it to a T, and you will transform your body in 2024. And I would love to, I would love to see your results, and so you can maybe leave a comment below or reach out to me via the contact page on my website. But either way, I hope this video was helpful for you. and I will see you in another video really soon.